Heyo everybody, it's Voltage, and we are here with the Giblet Showcase. Giblet, whatever you want to call him. I say that every time I use the guy, but it is what it is. Now, this is an actual team. This is why it is Giblet Plus. We've thrown on some existing cards, try and spice him up, see what he can do. I think the consensus has been that Shallot is the better of the two, but let's see Giblet in action, and maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I don't know enough yet. We will see, but I had lots of fun with Shallot's deck. Giblet is a little more tricky for me. His ability does require a lot of planning and foresight and measuring out your energy, but it can be pretty fun to use. I have enjoyed him, and I'm excited to see what he can do. Now, one quick note is that if you want to see Shallot's video, here's a card on top of your screen. You can watch that first, then come see Giblet in order. And also, that for this deck, I do not have two secret rare of the Super Saiyan Gokus. They do want two. I've seen that as a very popular choice in a lot of decks. I wish I had two of them, but I currently do not. So, we only have one. That could affect this. If you have two Gokus, though, you might have a better time. And second, just want to point this out before we start the match. This is kind of important. Many of you may have seen this. I think this released the same day of today this announcement came out, and this video is actually going up the day after. So, this is worth a discussion. Long story short, for the manga booster, which is dropping in a few days, you have to purchase each individual ticket for $6. I've did the math, and basically you're getting a sixth of the value of what you usually do. For instance, I'm someone who buys 60 on each banner. You're getting a sixth of the value, and you cannot use crystals. You won't be able to use crystals to buy it. People are in an uproar about this. We don't know the banner yet, if there's any like guaranteed, like maybe SR on a pack or any kind of guarantees or something like that. We don't know how much free currency they're going to be giving with these free tickets. But people are rightfully upset. If you want a video covering this, let me know in the comments down below, and I will drop a video covering it. But I am going to wait until the pack releases to do that video. Just want to let y'all know I'm aware of it. I'm not a fan of it at all from what I'm seeing. I'm pretty upset, as other people are, but I am trying to wait, see what it actually looks like when it comes out, and then give a fair rant or opinion. And you guys know I will rant on this game when it's deserved. So, again, let me know if you want me to cover it. Let me know your thoughts down below if you're upset, if you're trying to wait it out, however you feel. And enough of that sadness. Let's get into the video, shall we? See y'all in round one with Giblet. All right, let's go. First match. Let's see how we do this. Oh, is that a God rank player? Is that God rank or the one below that? They just put me up against a God rank first round on? I just woke up. We'll keep this. What the hell are we doing? He's about to fillet my shit live on the channel. Shout out to Giru is I believe his name. I'm a little rusty in my Japanese. Sorry to Sensei. I did take Japanese for a couple years, but I'm a little rusty there. Who do you get rid of? You are a blocker who takes my life. You're my transformer. You can do that too, and then you can also put one in rest mode. It's actually good we're not going second here, and if you're listening to your opponent in this battle area gets 5,000 power, you just give it, draw a card, and a card in light to hand. I guess I'll get rid of Cell. I always do Cell dirty. Alright, Zamasu, you can top 4 cards, reveal 1, add it to your hand. You're just drawing the other guys. I'll just go for the basic draw with Goku here. Yeah, y'all expect me to get cooked, okay? Just look forward to the second match at this rate, but let's see how I can do against a God rank player, even though it's my first match with this guy. And I've only ever done the other two. I played a little bit of Shallot in the last video off camera. I've not touched Giblet off camera, so I'm scared. We'll see how it goes. He's a quick thinker. He sets up his field immediately. Wow, good start. Yup, that's a good start for sure. We'll get rid of one hit, and then one card of left hand. Let's send your opponent shall cards 1 or less and KO them. There's no point in doing that right now. We'll just go for a double draw. There's no point. Well, actually, do I draw on hit? I do actually have to attack Shallot. He doesn't have to attack me, though. So I'm just going to hold off on the draw. I'm just going to take my own double draw right here and just not attack because I don't want to rush him to awaken. And then go with this. Goku Black in hand, sure, for later. That's why I need Giblet to help awaken me for sure. And then we'll end the turn. Could be stupid, but I don't want to do anything that helps him awaken even further. I really don't. So I'm going to play his game for now and see if I can awaken myself with a couple of these. All it takes is 2 Giblets, and I will be able to awaken myself anyway. So here's 2 hoping. Goes for Chi-Chi, which is going to let him take a card. Yep. Start hurting himself. Now that's where hit could be useful. If I have less energy than the opponent, which I don't know if that really counts. I think I have to discard one first. I don't even know. I really struggle to like get this guy to work accurately a lot. Because he would have the +1, right? So he'd be at 3, but then I'd be at 3. So I have to like not add energy for a turn to get that to work. And then the 4 cost for later. So like if I didn't add energy this turn, then give your ability is place energy and owner's drop. They have 2 or less energy. Add 2 battle cards to drop energy. Yeah. Just slow me down, but I am debating. I kind of want to save Goku Black, but I think I will get rid of him. I have more in the deck. I am debating just not doing it, so I can just get rid of all these. Feast all batters 1 or less here, and then next turn I go Giblet. I think I will do that, but then I have to attack Shallot, which isn't good. So no, I am going to get rid of a card this turn. Let's get rid of Goku Black. Let's play my blocker. And then add 2 to hand. Get us even again. Next turn, I can risk the sacrifice if I have to. This turn, I'm just going to take this, and then I will once again give up the draw, but I think that's okay. Let him keep prioritizing on awakening himself, and then hopefully if I don't put in energy next turn, I can use hit and get rid of those 2 on the field, is what I think I'm going to do. What else I could do, actually, is I could attack with myself if I need to and use this to get rid of energy. Okay, what would happen if I went up to 4 here? Choose one with 2 or less and KO it, place energy to drop, and switch to active. Actually, we can start using Broly next turn. I think that's the play. He's going to play a card. Who's he going for? Now he has less energy anyway. He goes for UI. Yup, that's the farm right there. That is indeed the farm. Is he going to attack or just let him stay there, though? I am not using my blocker. Yep, he gets that. Don't activate skill. Go ahead and help me awaken, please. Okay. Oh, interesting. Back-to-back Brolys could be interesting. All right, let's get rid of probably Zamasu. What does Raditz do again? He will place any drop and get 5,000. He's also my awakening, so I'm actually going to save him. What does Golden Frieza do? It's got to draw 1. If you have less energy than your opponent, this card in battle gets 5,000. So I'm thinking if I didn't put in energy this turn, I play Raditz and hit and get my awaken guaranteed. I actually kind of want to do that, so I'm going to get rid of Golden Frieza. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to phase N without doing the energy. No. I can get rid of one because then Raditz will get rid of it. And I'll go back to normal. So I'll get rid of Golden Frieza, right? Then I will play Raditz, who will add the life to hand and let me awaken. Shallot, okay. Then I can activate hit. So you're one attacking, right? On play, actually hit would have done the same thing, but it doesn't matter. If I punch an opponent, I still need Raditz to get rid of the energy. So we do this, place energy in a drop, give him the 5,000. Put the rest mode in there. Sure. Okay. Then I play hit. Alright, don't add to hand. Then when attacking, if I have less energy, I choose the battle cards 1 or less to KO them, which I do, or I should now. I don't know if the bonus one counts, but it should, right? So then we can actually go for Shallot. Okay, it doesn't count because the temp doesn't count. Okay. I thought that would work. That's my mistake. So the temp doesn't count. It have to be even 1 more lower. I feel that's kind of stupid, isn't it? Maybe that's on me. Y'all get on my ass. Y'all, you know, if you rightfully think you should get on my ass for that, then feel free to do so in the comments. But like, is it me? Like, am I the problem? Because I feel like that's dumb as hell. Low key, just low key. Nah, I lied. High key. I think that's dumb as hell. I can't condone that one. I think the temp should count toward your energy, but that's why they made that distinction now. Okay, I got 4 Brolys or 3 Brolys in the hand. Just transform. But yeah, that was stupid. And then we place 1 and drop and get 2 more, which I guess I'm fine with. It's not going to let me play anything right now, though. Place 1 energy and drop. You have 2 less energy, add up to 2 battle cards. I mean, I guess I still need to be around this point. To add energy in his turn, this card to drop instead. Whatever, man, do it. Place both your asses and drop. Or, sorry, place 1 in there. We'll place your ass and drop. And then give me these 2. And place them both back. Now, I should have kept Frieza, but it's okay. And then I guess I can attack. I've awoken, so I'm kind of fine with him getting his awakening in there. Get my draw. Oh, wow. Well, there's Golden Frieza. Step in. But it doesn't matter, because I don't have less energy on him. Yeah. You will give me the draw, though, I guess, which I'll take. Don't take the life. You got you. Plus 1 and drop. Leaders, Giblet, choose one battle card costs 4 or less. And 1 battle card costs 3 or less. Your battle area and KO them. So I can do that next turn. Should we start attacking? Probably. Let's just start getting in the mix. Next turn, Broly would not be a bad play. Neither would Shallot, potentially. See what we can do. Hello, Blue Shallot. He has a decent hand as well. We both do. So, okay. So Broly over here. Yeah, 3 Brolys. At least they're 10Ks, so I can kind of use that well. Gonna rearrange his 2. Okay, does get rid of Nappa here. That's good. And then we can attack on you. He does use up Goku and Bardock, okay. Sure, and then next turn we can have that pressure go up. Shallot places 2 in a drop. Leaders give you draw a card and then add a battle card from drop to his owner's energy. And then if you have less, he would get 5. And then you just get to attack twice by dumping once a turn, which I honestly don't hate. Plus getting that KO of 1 or 2. I like that. So we'll end the turn. I like the current lineup we have here. And Shallot doesn't really have a field clear, but he can start trying to murk some of these guys easy enough. So we'll see if he does that, which would probably be his best play. And none of them are necessarily good enough that I want to protect them. So, I mean, I might use some of the guys down there, but I won't really dump cards to do so. But I'm thinking I'll be at 5 next turn. Then I would play this guy, which would put 2 of mine in drop. And then add up to 1 to owner's energy. So I'd go from 5 down to 3 down to 4. Then I'd activate Giblet's ability, which would put 1 in drop, and it wouldn't work. So I can just not do this. So, like, I'll play. Honestly, I could just not add an energy next turn. I'd stay at 4. Could also go up to 5, put 2 in drop, and then auto KO something next turn with 35k crit. I might just do that. It'll put 2 in drop, and then I can use Giblet's ability to get 2 of them back. But I don't have like a secondary I'd want to use with that. I guess I could get rid of Chi-Chi. I could use the effect card. But then I would just get rid of an energy again. I could also use the Masu, I guess. I don't know. I could also just not put energy, and then I could play this guy, which would put 2 in drop and then put 1 back. So I'd have 4. I'd put 2 down, get 1 back, and then I'd put 2 more back and go back up to 3 energy. Still not good enough for a real combo with the Broly the way that I want to. And then doing it with Broly would do 1 and then 3 again. So no matter what, I'm not really getting multiple of these guys out next turn. I just don't know who I want more right now on the field. I do think the auto KO with Goku Black will set him back a lot, and then the crit pressure will help too. So I think we are going to go Goku Black. Just not sure what to do after him. Then I'll probably get rid of Zamasu maybe. We'll see. He's thinking it through too, how he wants to play this. There's a lot of ways for both of us to kind of wiggle around here, so I'll give him a minute to think. Oh no, he went for it. Tries to go ahead and get rid of Golden Frieza. I mean, I honestly can just save Golden Frieza, so I probably will. I won't block though, and I will probably just take these 2 off the field. He's deciding what order to put his cards, okay. Alright, I mean, I can just take the 2 Gokus and save him. So I will. It could be bait, but, like, it's not like it's coming from my hand. Now, how much does he want him dead? I'm also hoping he plays something else low cost. He's going for Raditz at 5. I'm saving his ass. Yeah, you can get rid of Raditz. Raditz is my energy farm, basically, but I'm not saving him. He's just, again, he's trying to clear up the field a little bit. So if we can kind of make that difficult for him, it's kind of our best strength right now, the field advantage, which he knows, and he's debating who he's going to play to counter. Now, I guess a bad play here would be Gohan. If he plays Gohan, he could just get rid of my blocker and attack someone else. That's probably his best play. If I was in his shoes, I'd want to play Gohan, which I'm sure he does have. Let's see. Am I calling it right? No, it's Goku and Bardock. Okay. They can get rid of Hit for free, I believe. Yep, they can choose one. Get rid of him. Makes sense. Do I want Golden Frieza more? Now, he can attack twice and is able to already set his hand. So I know he's going to attack twice. So I'm better off just letting Frieza go. Because if I block with it, he'll just attack again and go for Frieza. Now, he's going to go for me instead. Well, I guess either way he was cooked. Because if he goes for the leader, should I just use the block here? Probably, right? But now he has done exactly what he wanted and cleaned up my field with Goku and Bardock. So it was overall good to do. I could have sacrificed more to hold it in check, but I think I'm going to get more value off not doing that right now. But we'll see. It could be a misplay. This is a God rank after all. He is, let's just say he doesn't have much else of interest right now in his life. Discards reveals it. Obviously it was, because he was able to set that with Bardock. He's going to go for me. I'll just use the blocker and let it rock there. And we'll let him go. Then I will use Goku Black to get rid of one here. Okay, and he's done. All right, he didn't play anything I can use this effect card for other than Chi-Chi, and I just don't think it's worth it when I have other cards can do the same thing, so we'll get rid of you. And then we are going to, should I go for the draw first? There's no reason not to, so I'll just attack the leader. I do have Raditz for later. That could be useful. Actually, that does give me Zamasu and Raditz to play alongside Goku Black here, so I'm fine with that. Does block, okay. All right, and then we'll go ahead and play. Activate your ability, put 2 in drop. Sure. And there's auto KO Goku and Bardock. Okay. Then, with your ability, we would put 1 in drop. We have 2 or less. We add 2 cards to drop energy, so we can do that as well. Actually, let's go with the attack first. Nothing's going to really influence this at the moment, so we will go for the attack here with some critical. See if he uses a super combo or what to block it. He uses Chi-Chi here. Probably use another 10k from down there. Yep, and he does get that block. So Chi-Chi is gone now. She's no longer a concern. Then we can go ahead and activate this ability. Place 1 in a drop. Take 2 battle cards back. I don't really care. It just looks nice, I guess, with these. Then we have 2 energy back. And then we can play Zamasu. And sure, I don't really need it right now, but that's fine. And then we can play Raditz. And we don't need to go back up to 5 at all. So we can just not do this, but we can use Raditz again. Put his skill and go ahead and place an energy into drop. Place a battle card. And then he gets the bonus of 20. And he can attack. He'll just block it with a card, but it's still good pressure. And then after that, we can start using cards like Shallot and Broly to start doing some work. And then we can end there. Both hands still around even. Both waiting to get bigger plays off of the ground. And we will see exactly how that'll work. I'm gonna drop the energy. Yep. Choose to uncard with 2 or less. Your opponent's battle area and KO it. Which we don't need right now, but he does farm energy down and go up to active, which is going to be 2 attacks to block, which is good. We kind of really want to start revving that up, so I do think Broly is our next best play. We kind of want to start the pressure higher. We need him to start running that hand faster and lowering his draw speed. Now, I do kind of want to get rid of the UI, but I had to focus on Goku and Bardock, which is allowing him to kind of generate right here. But the crit leader is better off pressuring the leader in the first place because he's going to block that. He's going to want to block that every time. But neither of us are gaining ground on the other yet, so we need to be careful. He goes for Raditz again with himself. I'm fine with that. I'm not saving Raditz. Raditz is just a good bonus play when I have the chance. But yeah, kind of scary times here. It's like, I know we're doing okay, but we're unable to kind of like gain that advantage I'm looking for. And that's the thing I feel about with Giblet's deck. I feel like Shallot's deck can start hitting even stronger heights over time. I feel like Giblet's kind of has a peak, and it's not that high. Maybe I'm wrong in saying that. Maybe he's better than I think, but I don't know. There's the Gohan, which is a good play here to get rid of Goku Black. I don't have another one anyway, though. So it's good that I still use the energy, but if I did, I couldn't play it, and he knows that. So there's an example of pressure gone, and we're hitting a scary point. Just thinking this one through. Because he's gaining the ground on that. He had a good turn. We could wipe everything out with Goku and Bardock, and now we're the ones who are in a tricky spot because of it. I can get rid of that Nappa at least with Broly next turn. But, yeah. I've got to eat at least one of these hits. I might even have to super combo one of them. We'll see. I'm kind of worried about letting him get the card advantage. But I think I actually am going to make a risky play and eat both of these right here to keep the card advantage. Oh. I am going to take that. That might be risky. Might have been a bad play. We'll see. I kind of need a couple of these low cost sticking around. I'm going to get rid of one Shallot. For right now. And save the Broly 10. No, I'll be good with one Broly. Alright, let's go for Broly. He'll be our next offensive guy. We'll attack Shallot and then get rid of Nappa. Okay, and end that there. Fortunately, we don't really have a good way of getting rid of his strong cards. They're a poor matchup against each other. At least Giblet is a poor matchup against Shallot. Because we don't have a way of getting rid of those. Now, a lot of decks don't have a good way of getting rid of those, to be fair. Which is one of the strengths of Shallot, but... Yeah. Okay. Another bit of pressure there, and then we will go ahead and place energy in a drop. We'll just place you in a drop, because I have enough battle cards to just take those. And then we'll attack again. He lets that hit rock. Probably get some cards back himself. We'll attack ourselves. Get a draw. Another... Wow, we've had all the Brolys. Now, you... Less energy, all the cards. With one or less KO, then it's not going to be that good. Okay, then we'll activate Giblet's skill. Put one down. Get two back. Whatever. Alright, so we could play you, but we won't. Instead, we'll play Zamasu. If there's a Goku Black, that will influence my choice, which there is. And a Turles, which can get double strike. I think we want to take the Turles more than the Goku Black right now. Although, getting an auto KO could be nice if he plays something big here. Debatable. Do we save the energy here and go for Goku Black? Next turn, get a critical pressure and auto KO, or a double strike as well. If I do the double strike, so I have 5 energy, spend 4, put 2 of that down, which would then bring me, it'll place 2 in drop, which will then place me at 3, and then put 1 back for 4, and then Goku Black's, or then Giblet's ability wouldn't activate. So we'd want to stay at 4 energy, and we wouldn't really have a secondary play. I'm actually going to take... Oh, that's a 30k pressure of double strike? But that KO is one of my best bets right now. I'm still going to take Goku Black. I need that KO, because I don't have a way of going for these other guys right now. And then we won't use Raditz, because it would activate his main. So we'll end the turn there. Yeah. But then once again, of course, I can't really use Instant Kamehameha, but we'll figure it out. He's got scary pressure on us. I got to also play defensive this turn. Go for Goku Black for the KO. It depends, though. Is he going to spend resources taking out Broly or not? It's a scary position to be in. I don't know. I don't like the matchup in general between Giblet and Shallot. I do think that Shallot is just like... He beats him. Like his deck is good against Giblet's. And he goes for another Goku, so a double card farm here. He probably sees the need to take the edge on draws. Okay. Unfortunately, the issue is it's going to cost me a lot of resources right here to block all this. I mean, either way, should I just drop to the 1? Call me crazy. I'm going to drop to 1. I am, because I'm seeing this matchup and I'm not liking it. Like, we can draw this out, but there's an edge that I'm not really able to counter well right now. Okay, Majin Vegeta is also going to take out. Actually, no, I may as well just use all 3 of these guys. He could just KO them with himself if he wanted. That's going to be with his main. He might just risk it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to block with these guys. Problem is I don't have enough to pressure him into a win next turn. And he knows that. Alright, we'll use Raditz and Hit. He's not really playing 1 cost. I have, like, Hit's just not doing it for me right now. Still, maybe I should have saved some low cost. And then he himself, right? We can just get rid of 1 Shallot. And then he's got the card advantage, though, by a lot. And we only have 1 super combo I'm about to have to use now against Gohan. And again, we're not returning fire fast enough or hard enough. It's just, I don't feel like this deck gets better over time. Maybe I'm just missing something with how Giblet works. But again, I don't see him getting better over time. I see him getting weaker over time. He's definitely won next turn. This is pretty much a wrap. And he KOs to get Broly. So, yep. All right. Well, and there's Turles anyway, funny enough. All right, we'll get rid of Shallot. We'll play Turles to get 1 auto KO, but again, I think this is pretty much wraps. Or we'll play Goku Black, I mean. KO the Gohan. We'll do an attack ourselves. Cell's not playable this turn. It's not like the farthest, but again, I just don't like this matchup much at all, and I wonder, does Giblet have much? And also, he's probably taking these hits so he can save up for next turn, because he can just out-card me. Super combo, makes sense. Kink him in. Alright, activate Goku Black's ability. Sure. That's 2. We don't have enough to actually play anything with it, and we'll just end. Even the hit pressure would have done barely anything for us. This is a wrap. But yeah, I don't know. I want to see Giblet against someone that's not Shallot, because even from his first video and from me playing Shallot, I kind of saw how this matchup worked, and I wasn't a big fan of it. But I want to see how Giblet does against other teams. These 2 are the most popular right now for obvious reasons, especially Shallot. I think Shallot is, honestly, the more I play him, I think he's a very top-tier leader. I really do like what Shallot can do here. So, also, hold on. Am I tripping? Shallot, I said this in the Shallot video, and I was wrong. This is not a once-per-turn main. You can do it twice, which he's been doing, and I was winning with Shallot, and I wasn't even doing that well. So, I'm going to let him have it. There's no point installing this. Well, you know what? For y'all, sure. Let's get rid of you and a Broly. Who knows? We can live all these attacks. We're still in this. Except, you know, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Oh, Gogeta was there too, as expected. That's good. He is good. Is he gonna put everything on the actual, like on himself, try to get like the flashy finish? I respect that. No? Okay, well, damn. I guess I'll get rid of Cell. He knows this shit is over, bro. I'm holding on like that backpack, man. Let it go. It's over. Alright, let's use 10 and 5. Running a little low on cards, man. You don't want to lighten up or anything? No? Okay. I got it. I got it. Plot twist. I got like 5 of these in the hand. Should just give it to Goku Black for the troll. Okay. And final card. Turles. GG's. GG's. Okay. Well, like I said, not a big fan of this matchup. Not a big fan of Giblet in general. I'm not gonna lie. I like Shallot a lot better, and maybe that's what hurts Giblet, is that I've got a direct comparison, and I like the team and the like leader skill and all that better. But I've never been a fan of this type of green team, which is, you know, wanting to be at low energy, wanting to keep dumping it. I've never been a fan of that. I like Shallot's gimmick more and other teams' gimmicks more than this, but it's worth showing off, giving them a try. If you enjoyed the first one, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I don't know why I'm saying all this. I'm not done yet. We're going to go into match 2, so I wish it was over. That was also, to be fair, a God rank, so I'm not going to get on Giblet too hard, but I think they're fair criticisms. And let me know again if it's just me. Maybe there's something I don't understand with this deck. Maybe I'm tripping on some stuff. Let me know. But otherwise, let's get into match 2 and see how he does out here against maybe a more evenly balanced opponent. All right, match 2. What are we up against? A gold 3. Okay, a lot more close. They are a bit ahead of me, though. And they're using Baby Vegeta. Okay, this could be interesting. It is another black team, but I'm not sure if it's really the color. I think Shallot really does just play very uniquely. We'll have to change this. That Goku could have been fun to have, too. I'm not going to lie. This is better. And we have the extra energy. But the temp doesn't count. So it just matters once I start dumping energy. So there's no need to get rid of it now that I know that. Apparently it doesn't. We'll see. I'm scared that I'm going to say that so confidently and pay the price. Broly, as good as you are, it's a bit early. We can trade blows now. That's also fun. Shallot is very good at making you unable to trade hits. So that can, you know, that can hurt. Okay. And we'll end the turn. Being a business, I fought Baby Vegeta. I got flamed last time I used this guy, man. Y'all were merciless. It did make me want to play him some more, but then Shallot came out, so I was like, ah, it's okay. I do enjoy Baby Vegeta's team, even if he's not at number 1 right now. Okay, it makes sense. He's getting a temp himself. Big bang attack. Wow, just as I remember it. Perfect. I can do a double Goku this turn. We'll get rid of one of the golden Friezas. Yeah, we'll get rid of one golden Frieza. We'll attack first. Is there a card I want next turn? Nah, so I'm going to save Zamasu. Thank you. Ooh, Turles for later. Yes. And then Goku again. Alright, and then we also have a Broly back for later. That's good. We'll end our turn there. Next turn, I think we go Golden Frieza. Had to jump ahead here. He's going for the real dough play. Makes sense. I'll take the hit, though. He's getting himself awakened fast by doing this double play. Wow. Okay. That was actually crazy fast. Holy hell. Kind of wanted to get Goku Black in the hand before I made any drastic decisions on energy. But it's okay. And then he's able to upgrade there as well. 4 again. Just want to know if I'm going to get Goku Black before I make a play next turn. I might just, well, he's going to awaken me. All right, go ahead. All right. And then use him. Yes, he's getting the full playoff already. It's actually nice. That's exactly what I didn't get off, but he had everything in his hand to get that playoff nice. Okay. Sure, we'll flip. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll use 2 of these guys. Now I kind of do, which I had a upcoming individual. I'm not going to go for double strike next turn because he has a blocker. So we also don't need the damages from the 3s. We do want to kind of save some lower tier cards. Another Turles. It'll be good later, not now. You could be fine for getting rid of Mew, I guess. You just are solid 30k in general. I guess the double by Broly is what I want right now. Let's get rid of Golden Frieza. Or should I go to Cell? Oh, well, Cell could low-key just get rid of them. So I'll have, he has 3. I'd have to have 2 if I didn't put in any right now and then play Cell. That'll set me back a bit. Oh, but I can get back up to 4 with the ability right here. All right. Actually, I'm going to try this. Let's not put in energy. Let's play Cell. Don't add to hand. And then attack. And then this should allow me to get rid of that card. Yep. And you go into energy. And then step end. Yeah, I'll be at 4 next turn. So won't be at 5. Okay. So then we activate. We'll go for his attack. There's Rose. Of course. Of course. He was going to come next. He'll be a little bit. Okay. Then we can activate his skill. Put 2 back in there. Puts me at 2 energy. And then I don't really need the jar right now. It's good to just go for more offense. Don't add. And go back to pressuring. Cell also gives him energy, which helps us get that advantage. That's like Cell's pretty good use. To have that less energy and then give them one to really help us get that advantage, I can kind of see that being used in a combo. Why is he still adding more? I'm saying, like, what are you doing? Relax. All right. And that'll end that turn. We have 2 decent ones right there. Next turn will be at 4 energy. I don't know who we'll play. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't mind going for the double strike to start some pressure with Turles. Depends on what he does this turn. Okay, he's up to 6 now. It's not dangerous or anything. He puts another baby Vegeta down to get another double play up. Wow, the exact same thing. He does not have the whole set in his hand again. Does he actually? I'll tell you I don't have another cell. He had the whole set in his hand twice. Are we dead ass? He didn't even have that many cards in his hand. And he does have Super Sigma out there. Yeah, wow. Okay. Okay, I mean, I can just replay Cell, to be fair, but, wow. I'll use one of the Broly's. He actually has the full set again. That is so corny. Yep. Okay, do I use another Broly here? I guess I do. I'll eat one of the hits, I guess. He still has 3 energy left, by the way. And then plays him, so then get another Rildo. And then when returns cards using a combo for battle area, those cards in the battle draw 1. Yup, he sure did have it again. Okay, I'll eat the fucking hit. Wow, what are the odds of that? He had it twice back to back, so we had 2 of each in the hand. And then a play from there. What are you going to put down next? Super Sigma. Okay. What do you do again, Super Sigma? Great. If you have less than 3 cards and frustration in your drop, you just KO him automatically? Okay. And he attacks himself. Puts the 5. I have to give up another 10 or 2 cards. 1 and 1. Okay. And he attacks with him this turn. I will super combo. At least that means I can go offensive next turn. Holy hell. And then... like, dude. It doesn't fucking end. Oh my god. No. Don't just take the hit. I'm probably going to be able to play all these guys. Shallot is good. But he's only a 30k one attacker. 35 now he would be, which is good. Broly is a 225 while also taking out lower costs, but he doesn't really have many. He does have 1 though, and he attacks twice. You're a double strike. And then also gives one of the ones back. I could probably do Turles and Cell next turn if my math is correct, which is probably not. It's going to eat the damn hit. Endless fucking assault. Holy hell. This is what y'all wanted to see me do, I see. This is what y'all were looking for. Because fuck. Wrap it up already. Alright, get rid of one of these guys. Alright, we'll go for a draw. I low-key do think I should get rid of one of those guys. I can't really pressure the leader into a KO right now. So let's start going for a couple of these guys on the ground. Well, maybe I could pressure leader into a KO. He's still going to try and save this, though. Draws 1 there. If I were to put down everything I have, if I land 1 more hit, could it work? I wonder. I do wonder. He shouldn't let it rock. Let's do my math. If I use Turles, I'll put 2 in drop, so I'll go down to... I'll use 4, put 2 down, get 1 back. Then I'll put 2 more down, or I'll put 1 more down and get 2 back with Giblet. That puts me back to 3. So I can do both Cell and the other one, which I don't really need. I could just do Frieza. He has 6 cards. Or what, I attack with Broly twice? No. Okay, we gotta think about this. I could go with you, which also gets that KO and can attack twice, but you don't get that one back. So if I want to do both, I'm still gonna go Turles. It's just how much I want to give up for this. That did work out how I wanted it to. Could also just do... Honestly, if I'm not getting the KO this turn, I think I just have Turles go for the double strike. Put down maybe a 10k with Raditz. And then use Cell and get rid of one of the baby Vegetas. Yeah. Or Golden Freezer Pressure 25. And you're both 25? Yeah, I'll probably just get rid of one of the baby Vegetas, even if it's more energy. Good to just be rid of them. So let's do it. Do I add a 10k on top of this? Yeah, let's add a Raditz just for more pressure. Yup, super combo, and I want to make him use something else. He only... What? Huh? Did he misclick? Or he thought I was at 35? Yo, I think he just messed up. Shout out to Arya. I think that was a devious misplay. We're going to do... I know he can use them from the ground too. So you know what I'm actually going to do? We're going to play Cell. I'm going to go for the KO. We're going to play Cell. Add a life to hand. Then we're going to attack. Put you in energy because you give 10. Those two give 0. And then put down everything. I should have realized that those two give 0, unfortunately, but it's okay. And so do you, actually. Oh, maybe it wasn't as much as I thought, but I do have this. I might have still lost, though. Because those 3 cards really were worth 0, all things considered. But time to find out if it's worth it or not. He would need multiple more super combos. He has 1. Oof. 2. Oh, okay. Well, that's how it goes. He sure did have exactly... He had 3 super combos in the hand. I had 1. So he had the perfect hand twice in this match to take this. Yeah, GG's. It was worth the risk. He needed perfection twice. And he got it. He got both Realdo combos in the same hand of like 8. He had all 3 of their forms. And then, to make matters worse, he then had 3 super combos in the hand as well. Less than half the deck. You got it, buddy. You can have it. This was a challenging video. I don't want to blame Giblet for that ending. That was not the Giblet deck's fault. Oh, nice super combo there at the bottom of life. You know, I did take a life right before that, which could have been useful. Would have been the 10k we needed for the win there. But, you know, that aside, right? I'm not going to blame Giblet for that. And we'll talk in a second. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. And stick around for a second if you want to see it crash. I'm not going to blame Giblet. It was not his fault. I want to say it was. It wasn't. It's going to hurt my impression of him. But it wasn't his fault. That was on me. No, fuck that. You know, that was not on me. That was on his crazy ass luck. The first Realdo, okay, it happens. You run the set. It's super quick. That makes perfect sense. The second Realdo, not to mention the 2 SR babies, which let him get that off even easier, by the way, and get Super Sigma in there to perfectly let that go off the first time and then play the same exact set. He didn't just have the 3 Realdos in hand. He had the Super Sigma. He had the SR Baby 1 in hand twice and Sigmas twice. And then also 3 super combos and less than half the deck. It can happen. But that's bullshit. I'm wrapping it up there. not Giblet's fault. If you want to see him come back, want to see some more from him, let me know. What would you change about the deck? What do you think is needed in the deck? Let me know as well. We can see it get spiced up in the future. Maybe we'll see him come back. I want to see what's your consensus. Who is better, Shallot or Giblet? Let me know. And we'll look forward to doing more. The other leaders will be coming up next as we wrap up the season. We'll see how many get it. Broly will be first, though, because you guys asked for that a while back. So we will get the new and improved Broly done for sure. And then it just depends on who's worth getting another video on. Because guess what? Nothing's really changed with a lot of these guys. They're pretty much as shit as they were before, which usually isn't the case. So we'll definitely do Broly. And then I'll figure it out from there. Who gets another one. But that being said, as always, thank you so much for watching. Here's your nights, days, evenings, mornings, whatever times you're watching this. And I'll catch you guys next time. Voltage out.